Let's do this. Alright, let me put my socks on. There's Nick Zinn. What's up, Nick? I'm about to get to the next page. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Why don't I have a, I hate when the word count thing doesn't properly display. There we go. I like seeing the word count. I don't think I'm going to be on that long. I had a very, very bad day yesterday, mentally and physically. I'm still having it. Not as bad today, but still bad. I remind everybody to resubscribe using your Twitch Prime, and also subscribe on the YouTube as well. I appreciate it. It is a new page. Next page, Nixon. Next page. Excuse me. Ooh. I appreciate that. You working today? Are you waiting for the Brewers game? Mr. Frank subscribes yet again this week. Appreciate the extra subscription again. Working for a change. Good. You're doing some deliveries. Where have you delivered so far? Where are you delivering? Or are you actually doing photography work? Mega subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate you subscribing 8 or 9 or 15 times. I had to message my wife, tell her I lost another pound and a half. I mean, pooping 46 times a day, it does help you lose weight. So. Nick Zinn Photography, tasteful nudes and posed cheeses. It's where he's posing the he's got a slice of kind of like the cherry pie album cover. She's nude and there's like a big hunk of cheddar cheese near her vajayjay. And then some Gouda near her boobs. I'm taking some tasteful pics of cheese cake. I see what you did there. It's wonders to watch him get a burrata to make duck lips. Yeah. You can do whatever he can do. You know what I'm saying? It is raining today. 73 degrees. It says light rain, but it was coming down. Coming down, dogs and cats, cats and dogs. Tango and cash, cash and tango. Whoa. You look very metal when you sip coffee in the light, obviously. My wife's always like, now she's like, I'm trying to watch television. Can you turn that damn thing off? Because I have it mounted in front of me now. Like wherever I go, I just carry it with me. Robert Blake would never listen. I get the Beretta thing. It's coming down llamas and hippos in New Jersey. You getting any snow? People are getting snow somewhere. I don't know where. I just saw somebody got snow somewhere. It's like, oh, snow you don't. You think it's snowing in Alaska? It hasn't snowed in Alaska for quite some time, so I'm not sure that that's even the truth. I think you're just making shit up. Of course, we got lots of snow. I need it streaming Rex. I haven't seen anything. There's like 3 or 7 shows that I keep seeing. Oh, in April, their new episodes are coming out, but I don't know. I don't remember what they are or anything, so I can't help you there. We need some more documentaries. Of course, my wife is here through Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she goes to Georgia, to Atlanta, in fact, for work. So I'm on my own again those 3 days. She comes back late Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning we get in the car and we're off. We're off to the witch. We're off to Virginia to AuthorCon. So there you go. Should be interesting, right? Should be. I mean, who can say? I'm looking forward to AuthorCon. To be honest, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be nice to get out of the house and do stuff. This Saturday, if anybody is in Palm Coast, Florida, I will be at the library with like 30 other authors, packed in like sardines, I would imagine. I do have my own table off, away from everybody, which is great. They basically lined up in the main part of the library, just 2 rows of tables, and then there's people behind, but then I'm right where you first walk into the main part of the library. I'm basically right across from the new book section, which is good. But I had done that show previously for several years, so they remembered me. And so I will hopefully have a good. It's only like 10 to 2. It's 10 to 2. I guess Victoria Nation is going to be there. I'm not sure what she's selling except for anthologies she's in. And from 10 to 11 I'm on a panel. So my wife is going. I am not near the restrooms though. That's the problem, and I probably will need to be, because if my stomach flu does not, I figure I have a stomach flu at this point, because I've literally had pooped I think like 20 times yesterday. So yeah, so hopefully, so my wife will be there, and hopefully she'll sell some books in that hour while I'm on my some stupid panel. I don't want to be. There's going to be like 15 people on a panel for like 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, everybody gets a minute to say something. They also sent us all the questions they're going to ask, which I didn't. I glanced at. I'm like, I don't want to know what the questions are. Just ask me the damn question. But anyway, that's coming up Saturday, and then the next Thursday we are driving. We'll be in Virginia, and we leave there Sunday. Come home. I'd imagine my sister-in-law will be gone by that point, so then my wife will drop me off at home that Sunday night, and I will be on my own for the next couple weeks, at least, maybe longer. But then the following, did I write that down? No, I got to write that down. Now, the following week, the 20th, we're going to see her aunt in Gainesville. Then the week after, the 27th, I will be signing again at San Marco Books from 10 to 2. So I have 3 book signings this month. Isn't that crazy? It's just fucking nuts. People who provide the questions ahead of time all ask the same dumb questions. And they are. They are what inspired you to write your latest book? You know, it's got to be very generic, because it's like, 15 authors who are all writing fiction, but all very, very different things. So not going to be fun. Yeah, yeah. What is your process? How did you get into writing? No, Nick finally watched the Nickelodeon Rip TV doc. We have not watched that. We were planning on watching that tonight after dinner, though. Where do you get your ideas? Why do you write? How come you're not in the celebrity room? That's the one that's going to kill me. That's the one that I'm going to break down. Yeah, it is literally. That what inspired you to write? Or do you have you have a good support system? It's the same, like the same seven generic questions. I'm thinking you're not even going to get through seven questions with 15 people on there. Where do you get your ideas on BookFit from? Yeah, and the weird thing is everybody's answer. Well, I write historical romance, but there's a Bigfoot in there somewhere, and that's why I started this book. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of that kind of random stuff. You know. I would like to not. So they have like from 10 to 10:45 is the fiction writers, and then from 11 to 11:45 is the nonfiction writers, and then from 12 to 12:45 is the children's authors. And it is actually 10 to 2, but at 1 o'clock we break for lunch, so it's really 10 to 1. They're actually feeding us. I would imagine we're going to get some pub subs, since I know a Publix is right across the street from there. And who doesn't love a pub sub? What's socks about? Yeah. And then the woman's going to ask 400 times about socks. So yeah. So that should be interesting. The good part is then is after that, then we'll probably either go visit my mother or go visit my son at work, because his tattoo place is like 2 blocks from there. So I'm probably going to go hang out and see everybody after the big book signing, after I sell out of 1,000 books. I will probably more than likely not bring a ton of books. I might do the Mary San Giovanni thing, bring like 7 books with me. So that should be interesting. And it's a book signing. It's like an hour away. So not a big deal. Of course, they want check-in at 9 a.m. I'm like, I could get there at 9:50 and be ready to sell. All right, now stop texting me. Leave me the F alone. Random person. It's very warm. 71 degrees out. Is that a Cannonball Run 2 shirt? God, I wish. My wife was shopping with her mother and her aunt. I don't know if everybody can see my awesome shirt she bought me. I always say that if I hit the lottery, I don't play the lottery. If I hit the lottery, if I made millions of dollars selling books, I would not tell anybody, but you would know, because I would have a Firebird. I would have a Trans Am in my driveway with the T-tops out. And my wife always laughs at me. She's like, I don't care how much money we have, you will never, ever be driving. Like, yes, I will. Like Smokey and the Bandit. That's my dream car. Since I was like 10 years old. So we always joke about it. When we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville a couple years ago, they actually had one of the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am's there. And so I was very excited to have my picture taken next to it. And so that was good. So yeah, so she saw this shirt in the Fat Man section of J.C. Penney or something, and she's like, I gotta get that. I mean, this is the shirt that every kid in like fourth grade in 1978 wore, right? One of your cool muscle car kind of shirts. So I think this is fun. I like this shirt. But I do wish it was a Cannonball Run too. I wish you hadn't said that, Frank, because that would be a great shirt. I'm sure on like one of those T-shirt places, I'm sure they have some Cannonball Run shirts. What genre books are you bringing? Excellent question, Nixon. I'm thinking I'm just gonna bring. I'm gonna bring the Dirty Deeds. I'm gonna bring the first 6 books of Dirty Deeds and all 6 books of First Coast Thrillers, and then I'm gonna bring a couple of horror books. That something if I have a lot of something, but not a lot. I'm not gonna put a ton of different things on the table. I'll probably bring my Duncan book and my baseball book, and that might be it. So just basically, maybe like a handful of books. I'm not going to bring a ton of stuff. Most of the horror stuff is going to go with me to. I might bring St. John's River Monster because we're close enough. People know St. John's River, but I don't have any print copies of Shocker left, or I would. I wish I thought I would have gotten a bunch of Shockers for AuthorCon. We could have put them right next to socks on the table. Who would be your snowman? That is an excellent question. There was a period of my life where I would say Chuck Buda, but I don't believe he is that person anymore. Right now, my because I'm writing with him, my person would be Tom Duffy. I think Frank Edler would be a too much of a maniacal snowman. But again, I really don't know if he has a bad singing voice or not. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many factors. So many factors. I mean, I loved those movies when I was a kid. Probably still would love them. I mean, not all of them. Not that really bad one where it's like not even Burt Reynolds. Like the first one is just a great movie. The llamas and hippos are lagging my connection. Huh. I seem to have a pretty good bit rate. I guess it's from it's up there for all that rain you're getting up there. There's Amanda. What's up, Amanda? How's it going? Amanda could run all that course for you. Like Cannonball Run. I get it, Cannonball Run. I get it. Amanda will not be coming to any of these book signings because she's always on vacation with her family every weekend. On cruises in Costa Rica and stuff. Lots of thunderstorms. So yeah, it was very, very bad this morning. Now it's lightening up. I still got some rain, light rain, but it's not like it was this morning. Like a lot of lightning and thunder. So hopefully it's on your side of town now. You know, then you get those things on your phone every 5 minutes about a tornado watch. Like, yeah, the tornado watch is in freaking Brunswick, Georgia. How big is this fucking tornado? You know what I'm saying? We're not in Taiwan. Earthquakes today. Man, we need to figure out a day where you're going to come over again, though, because I need that emotional writing support. I hate this when it's like, yeah. I hardly ever put the TV on during the day, but it seems like every time I do, like a day like this, and I'm like, I don't want to write, and I'll put the TV on. I always get those stupid high buzz when the cats go nutty and. I don't know. There's earthquakes in Taiwan, thunderstorms here. There's eclipses of the heart. So much going on. I'm your emotional support writer. You are. You pretty much are. At some point, I'm gonna have to start taking you whenever I leave the house. I'm gonna have to put a collar and a leash around you and just follow around and be like, "Why do you have that woman on?" She's not a woman. She's my emotional support writer. Do not pet her. You're not supposed to pet her. I took the day off today, actually. Could probably use another push to finish this current book. There you go. There you go. I am way. I got like 50,000 words left in this book. And a couple other things. So my goal is to write a couple of things here. At least finish this chapter. I hit a page, so I'm doing well in that respect. But yesterday, man, the depression beat the crap out of me, and going to the bathroom 1,000 times. I was just mentally and physically drained yesterday. I barely did anything. My wife was home yesterday working, and she ended up getting up super early, and she had she had taken the dog, one of the puppies, from her mother's that has all kinds of medical issues. So the little puppy wears a diaper and can barely stand. And so she brought the dog over here the last couple of days. So, of course, the cats have been beside themselves. What the hell's going on? And I don't like a dog here. So that's annoying. So I'm like, there's just too many animals. Now I hate animals. Now we got 3 in the house. Like, this is bullshit. But anyway, my wife took the dog with her to work today, which is good. And I guess tomorrow she's bringing the dog back. So I got another night of this dog staring at me. But yesterday was just like, I couldn't nap because every time I fall asleep, I got to go to the bathroom. And I couldn't write. Tom had finished a chapter yesterday. I was like, all right, we finally got another chapter in. It's been several days, and then I just couldn't even concentrate to read the damn thing. The worst of both sides, yeah. So like when mentally and physically. So now the good part is I've lost more weight. I started at like 360 and I'm down to like 343.4. Yeah. So that's a lot of weight in a couple of weeks. And a lot of that just is one meal a day, no snacks, drinking a lot more water, getting my walking in, since she got me this watch thing, whatever, doing all my health stuff. So I should be feeling better, but then the Rebelsis is helping, but it's also helping to just clean me out. So I'm hoping I get to a point. I'm hoping by next week when I go to AuthorCon that my system has balanced. Because I'm already out of Imodium. I've drank like 3 bottles of Imodium, which should stop you up, right? Well, it hasn't. Were you depressed about losing all that poop? It was a little bit. That would definitely added to it. It definitely added to it. I adopted a new cat. I blame hanging out at your house. You should have come over here. I got 2 of them and a dog for you. You could have just shown up and taken all of them. Ms. Frank says, I fear if space in the house becomes an issue, your downsize option number 1. Yeah. I am the one who goes. It's just I'm sitting on the couch last night and we're watching one of the wrestling, like the Scott Hall Legends show or something. You know, those WWE things. I love watching those. My wife doesn't really know any of the wrestlers, so it's interesting for her watching, getting her reaction to how much of an asshole people are. And here's the dog just walking around on the couches. And there's the cats following the dog walking around on the couches. And then I'm like, I'm in during the day yesterday. I'm in the bed, laying in bed, and I'm reading one of the Jeffrey Deaver books, and I hear I think it's one of the cats scratching around in the litter box. No, it's the dog, because you know dogs love to eat cat poop. So it's the dog in there, and then it's the cat in there, both cats in there, basically hissing at her because she's in their litter box. And then so Shelly comes running, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's too loud in this house. It's just a nightmare. Next will be a flock of seagulls living there. I hope so. I hope the guy with the hair, I hope he lives here. Congrats on being a cat mom. Yeah, but Amanda likes animals, so you know that's good. If you like animals, then you know, adopt a cat. It's not raining at all right now. The good part of this week is my wife is home, so last night she was like, "Listen, you're not feeling well." And whatever it is, I think she got it too. So, but not as bad as me. So she's like, I'm just gonna make chicken and rice, but I'm gonna make it bland because I don't think you need anything fried. I don't think you need anything crazy. I was like, you know what? You're right. So I had just a big bowl of chicken and rice, which is good. I mean, then I pooped for like the next 3 straight hours, but it's good. Tonight we're making steaks. So I don't know. I don't really even miss like the lunch thing, you know. Like I'm not hungry right now. I just keep drinking. I'm like, oh, this is either I gotta go to the bathroom or maybe I'm getting hungry. I'm just gonna drink a bottle of water and then I'm fine. So I've learned that part of it is good. It's gonna be interesting on Saturday when we go to this book signing because, like I said, I think at 1:00 they're gonna feed us lunch, which will be like all these things do. I'll get a pub sub, which I'm fine with. I'm just wondering if I'm even gonna be hungry for a pub sub. What are you looking at? there's a lizard out there somewhere. This cat is intense. She's doing the chittering. I like animals most of the time. Yeah, I don't like animals any of the time. It's funny when we first got Mary. I was like, I don't want a cat. This cat's annoying. Blah blah blah. And then she calmed down, and then I actually like her. And then we got this other cat who just is annoying all the time. I don't like her. And now you're going to add a dog into the not permanently into the house. I said to my wife, listen, you know my feelings on dogs. I don't. I'm not comfortable. I do not like. She's like, no, no, no. But the dog gets run over by all the other dogs, and she's supposed to take her meds twice a day. Blah blah blah. And my sister's lazy, and she's not going to do it. And I feel really bad for the dog. And I'm like, at some point, your sister's moving back to Dallas, and she's taking all the dogs. And I stress that because you're not leaving the dog here. I am not going to be like the dog has like a medical issues, so that she couldn't give the dog away, and so the dog has to wear a diaper because she can't control her bowels, which is great. Except the dog is just sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden I'm like, the dog is either farting or taking a poop, and the dog's taking a poop, and I'm like, this is gross. I'm not changing this. I don't change a litter box. I'm not changing a poopy dog diaper. Is this how you ended up with the cat? Yeah, pretty much. don't be surprised, Amanda, the next time you come over if you're like, why is there a little tiny little the dog weighs like 4 pounds. Why is there a tiny little dog in a diaper walking around your house? That's why. Ooh, look at Nick. Nick is a cat person. He's all excited. Black cat. Nick Cohen. Nick says, nice. Did you name it something stupid like Salem? Please say you named the cat Mr. Frank. All right, that's the next page. It's currently unnamed. We're trying a few things out, but nothing feels right yet. Soon its name will be That Cat. Yeah. When we got married, I wanted to name the cat Azrael, which is, the angel of death, and also from the Smurfs, right? She said no. When I was 19 and I lived with my buddy George and John in an apartment, John had found a cat, and we had this stupid cat, and I called the cat Kill Kitten, which John and his girlfriend hated. So I would make sure I called the cat Kill Kitten. Mordecai. There you go. Just anything but Salem. Don't name the cat Salem. Galapagos. Oh my God, that's such a great cat name. That's what I said. Call it Mr. Frank. That would be a great name. Just don't call it Frank. Call it Mr. Frank. Or be like those douchey writers who name the cat after the cat in one of their books or something. Prince William Sound. Name it. I mean, since you just got the cat and things are going on in the world, name it. I would probably name it Taiwan Earthquake. That way you'll always remember when you got the cat. When did we get the cat? Well, when did we get the cat? Taiwan Earthquake. Hold on. Let me look at the news and give you a date. Oh, this is my cat Eclipse. Because the eclipse happened. So, let me look and see when that was. Or you can just name and say, oh, what's your cat's name? April 3rd, 2024. No, not when you got the cat. No, it's both. It's the name and when we got the cat. Well, yeah, if you're gonna name something out of one of your more famous books, then yeah. Oh, I knew exactly who that was. I'm gonna guess we haven't sold many copies of that. Considering I haven't gotten a payment from Godless in about 2 years. I should start promoting that stuff again. My daughter's school's gone crazy over this eclipse. Wants us to keep the kids home. Keep them home? What is this? The end of the world? It's not even. Yeah, it's not. We won't even be able to really see anything. When is the eclipse? I thought it was yesterday, or Monday. Am I wrong? Is it coming up? I don't even know. Yeah, you won't even be able to see anything here. People are stupid. And here's the thing. They're like, oh, wait a minute. We might have these kids 2 days in a row. No. Tell them to keep them home because of the eclipse. Yeah, that way we won't have to work actually 2 days in a row. Listen, I'm just going to say this is not going to be the nice thing to say. Teachers do not get paid enough. Not at all. But on the other hand, what are they working, 15 hours a week at this point? Because Amanda's daughter is off half day twice a week. She let's add. Oh, it's gonna rain. She takes the day off. I mean, it's ridiculous. I just know I've been paid since 2022. That's probably when I was last paid as well. I think you could look up your sales thing, but I don't think there's many there. Not that I'm going to do anything else with any of those books anyway. It's Monday, I think, the eclipse. Okay, I thought it was last Monday, so I guess it's next Monday. All right, I don't know. I love the places that are closing out of fear. Is this the Renaissance era? Yeah, right. Do they really? Do people really think that all technology, that's the big thing now? All the technology is going to be wiped out. Here's what I know. I think it's gonna happen in the middle of the day, when I'm supposed to be on Twitch on Monday. So if my Twitch goes out, that means that the eclipse has wiped out Twitch for me. So I apologize ahead of time. I have to fill out a permission slip for my daughter to go to school on Eclipse Day. I thought it was an April Fool's. Yeah, that. Again, we're not in the path. You know what I'm saying? If you were like, yeah, we're in Nashville or somewhere, and we're right in the path of this thing, because they want to make sure your kid doesn't go stand at the window and go blind. It'll happen like every other thing like this. It's going to be cloudy and rainy that day anyway, and then no one will be able to see it. This is the start of a lot of horror movies, though. A lot of bad ones that are usually made in Australia. It makes no sense as right. I hope for your own sanity, you're sending your kid to school though. Because why would you take her home? I'm sure there's a lot of stay-at-home moms that are like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna make marshmallows and we're gonna put on our 3D glasses that we got from when we went and saw Jaws 3D in 1982. We're gonna put those on. Those should protect us. We're gonna put lawn chairs out and we're gonna eat marshmallows and drink some hot chocolate and we're gonna stare up at the sky and see the eclipse. Lock your door and cower in fear because it's going to get kind of dark for 3 minutes. Yeah, the looting and the rioting will be for 3 minutes will be unreal. This is like Purge 17, solar eclipse. I see no reason to keep her home, though the school told the kids, so she's asked to stay home. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah, no, you're going to school with the other 5 kids that have mothers that don't give a shit and don't want you in the fucking house every freaking day. Because I'm sure Monday she wanted to be off, but I'm sure Wednesday is a half a day for her, or Friday, or both. All ridiculous. They're going to use the darkness to hide the contrails. Yep. Oh, this is. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for these stupid conspiracy theories on this one. I cannot wait. Of all the crazy nuttiness that is going to be going on. The last eclipse was closer, and I don't think we could see anything here because we weren't in the path. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to see any. We're literally not going to see a friggin' thing on this. And you know what? Who cares? Who freaking cares? If you said to me, hey, we're going to get an eclipse because a giant asteroid is going to basically hit the moon, then I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'll watch that. That might be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, meh. The eclipse will flatten the Earth. It already is a flat Earth. How can you flatten something that's already flat? I went up to Georgia to see it. Seeing a full eclipse was pretty neat, actually. I like the shadow bands. You know what's cool, too? YouTube will have 4 billion videos of it. And I'll watch it there with my 3D glasses on from Jaws 3D, 1983, whenever that movie came out. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. But, you know, here's the funny thing that they're saying, oh my God, all the hotels in all these areas in the path are all booked. I'm like, why are the hotels booked? This is going to happen in the afternoon, right? So why? So, oh, it's like it's at 1:30 in the, I don't even know when it is. Like, say it's like 1:30. Oh, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So now we've driven up here. We can't even check into our hotel till 3 o'clock. Oh, look there. Oh, look. 3 minutes later. Okay, it's done, and there's the sun again. Okay, now let's now go to our hotel. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Flattener, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like an obtuse shape afterwards. People from outside of the path vacation inside of the path. Yeah, I don't understand that. For 3 minutes, I could see. Listen, I could see if this thing is gonna be like 30 days of night. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be like fucking Alaska. You know what I mean? Like for 30 days, and they're like, okay, let's book the second weekend of that. That's kind of neat. Not, hey, this is 3 minutes. My mother-in-law wanted to, says the next one in the U.S. is 20 years or something, and she'll be dead. Yeah, she'll be long dead, that lady. Again, let's just be honest here. Who gives a shit? Who cares? I don't get it. Yeah, it's neat to look at, but big friggin' deal. Bull Earth. Yes, it'll look like when the it'll look like when the meteor hit the whatever that peninsula is and killed all the dinosaurs. Like if you told me, yeah, it's a solar eclipse and a meteor is going to wipe out half the Earth, I'd be like, all right. Depending if I'm the side getting wiped out or if I'm on the other side, all right, maybe I'll check that out. My goal is to just have a regular Manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. I forgot to ask my wife about it because I guarantee, she'll have tenants, especially in Atlanta. She will have tenants that'll be like, "What are you going to do? What are we doing about this?" You always get some idiot like, "Are we going to do some kind of protective film on all of the buildings?" That is the goal. Guarantee at least 5 of her tenants are going to be like, "Well, we're not going to work Monday. We can't go to work Monday because you haven't processed the building correctly." I mean, the sunlight could come right through those windows. I mean, that's just glass. I mean, that could kill all of us. Next page, Mr. Frank. Thanks for catching that. Next page. I don't know. Just people seem people like get excited over the wrong things. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it's not cool to like let's go drive several hundred miles to see something for 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm so looking forward to all of the crazy theories and all the eclipse was faked. Oh, look, you could see it was aliens. Can't wait for Ancient Aliens show to do a whole season on this now. Because you know somebody's gonna have some kind of flare in their camera or something. They're gonna swear it was a spaceship. Spaceships. The ancient aliens are lining up these celestial stars. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. Now I'm excited about it because of all the junk. Nick Sin says he's busy eating lunch. What are you eating, Nick? What are we having for lunch over there? When is the next total eclipse of the heart? Exactly. Then they say like total eclipse of the heart is like 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and the eclipse is supposed to last like 3 minutes and 14 seconds or something like that. I mean, I'm sure that's all bullshit, but that's like one of the things going around. And I'm sure that song has just gone through the freaking roof on Spotify. And the dude who wrote that awful Meatloaf "Bat Out of Hell" album, I can't remember, Jim Steinem or whatever. I mean, he's dead now, but I'm sure I'm sure whoever owns all that, I'm sure is like, you know what? Every 20 years we can make a crap load of money off of this song. Cheese though. But what kind of cheese? What are you doing? Is he doing with the cheese? Hold on, my daughter's calling. Hello, you're live on Twitch.
Hi, I just want to let you know that I'm crying and my catalytic converter just went out for the third time.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Where are you? What the hell's going on here? Did you call Shelly? Did she get back to you? Where are you right now? Oh. I'd say you should have come here and switched cars with me, and then we would drop your car off again. Well, I would give you gas money. That's not a big deal. Huh? Yeah, well, I put you on, but now you're freaking out and crying and stuff. Mr. Frank said catalytic converters are the solar eclipse of the automotive industry. It's like the third time with this catalytic converter now. So then, how are you going to get to work tomorrow? Yeah. All right. Well, let us know what's going on. All right. Love you. Bye. Jesus. Always something. Always something. Don't have kids. Nick's in. Next time that lady, that fake imaginary girlfriend of yours tries to climb on top of you, get off me, lady. The catalytic converter went. So she went. We bought her. We went and got her another one. They installed it. We spent a lot of money. Then it went. It went again. We're like, well, this is bullshit. Because you guys did. Oh, maybe there was something wrong with the catalytic converter. So then they switched. They put in a new catalytic converter, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and now we just have the same thing. I don't know what's going on. If she had bought a Trans Am with T-tops, we wouldn't have this problem. Can you just weld a Pringle container over it or something? It would probably be just as effective. You know, because we got nothing else to do. What a nightmare. My answer is always, did you call Shelly? Ridiculous. Well, what little chance I had of actually writing anymore has just been nullified, because now I'm just annoyed. No kid, says Armand. That'll go over great. Listen, you tell her to call me and I'll explain it to her. Or better yet, send her here and she can deal with my kids for like 4 days. I'll see what you did there, Mr. Frank. All right. Oh, it's raining heavier right now. Hopefully the power will go out and I can just go to sleep. That'll give me an excuse. Tomorrow there's a chance I will be on. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a chance I will be on, but it's not 100% yet. Also, her Shelly's cousin and his husband are here from California. So we're supposed to go out to dinner with them tomorrow night. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing. All I know is, guess I'll be there. Tell her to subscribe on Twitch for more valuable life. Exactly. Maybe if she had been doing that instead of trying to drive home from work. So now she'll end up probably borrowing my car. Luckily, I don't have anything that I have to or that I need the car for on my own. And we'll be gone next Thursday. So, speaking of lessons, listen to Lessons by American. I listened to that actually a couple days ago. I love that song. That's probably my favorite American Angel song. Everybody listen to American Angel song Lessons, and also make sure you subscribe. All right, I'm out of here. I will definitely see everybody Friday. Maybe I will see you tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow that I can get some writing in. Everybody this week, make sure you're prepping for this eclipse. I mean, it's... I meant Nick's fertile growth. Yeah, that's probably a good idea too. Obviously, this eclipse it affects catalytic converters. There's my answer. All right, everybody.